Okay guys, I got a yo-yo all the way from Australia. My buddy Chris sent me this for review. Now this is pretty funny. The company is Granny Kool. What the hell is Granny Kool? I don't know, that's kind of funny. I guess you'll never forget a name like that. But there's no real like markings on here for the name of the yo-yo, so we're just gonna go with 50 millimeter aluminum yo-yo. So I guess it's this is the Granny Kool 50 millimeter. But let's open her up. Then this might be used. I really have no idea. Chris didn't say, but whatever. We're just gonna do it as is. It's simple. I mean, packaging isn't bad. It's simple. A cloth bag. It feels very stiff, but nice felt on the outside. The inside feels like it's like plastic. Yeah. But whatever. Not bad. First impressions. This looks like if you took a Magic Yo-Yo T6 Rainbow and just kind of fucked with it and made it not as good. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of what it looks like to me. I don't understand the whole like dimple thing. Maybe you can do like some type of finger manipulation on there, but I doubt it. But yeah, enough with this here. Let's just look at it on its own for what it is. It feels quite light. I'll weigh it later and I'll put all that on the screen, but let's open her up. Pads look very weird. I don't know what to think about those. The bearing. This is like either a different shape, size bearing that I've never seen, like a larger bearing, and but this one's like fits loose in there. This is a Type C bearing, but I mean it doesn't look like the string will slip because it fits in deep enough. But that's gonna make the gap not that wide. Like when I screw it together, you can check out. See, it's not the widest gap. It's more. It looks like more like the size of like a size A bearings gap, like a Duncan, an old school Duncan. But yeah, undersized. I'm noticing there's machining marks and stuff like all over this thing. Like the quality control is quite shit in this. Sorry about my language. But like look at this. There's like a chunk taken off the bearing seat. There's little burrs in all the metal. There's just not very much quality control on here. It's like they just didn't care. So based on that, my expectations aren't too high in this, but whatever, it's from Australia. That's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. So let's hold on. Let's check out this paper it came with. Oh. Oh yeah, it says how to put it together.
Oh man, look at this.
Oh shoot. Here, you want to read that, CJ?
Let me see. Oh, there's no writing. Okay, step 1, grab the string. Step 2, open the string. Step 3, put it on the yo-yo. Step 4, it's on the yo-yo. Step 5, you want to make sure you hold the yo-yo by the string. Step 6, continue to do so. Step 7, hold the yo-yo. Step 8, make sure the yo-yo is in your hand. All right, well, now you're ready to go, apparently. Okay. Make sure that you do this kind of motion with your hands. Make sure it's like that. Make sure you take the yo-yo apart again. And step 11, there you go. You got the O-ring out of there. That's
that's good advice there, CJ.
Okay, just make sure you hold it.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep that forever. Keep that in the yo-yo case. I want to remember that in case any of those need it. But yeah, let's string this thing up and we'll see if this baby can play better than it looks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Granny Kool is ready for flight. Oh man, it's not the most it's not the worst vibration, but it's very profound.
Noticeable.
It's very strong. Like I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's not going all crazy, but when you feel it, on the string and on the actual yo-yo itself. The weight actually is not bad though. It snags quite easy. Try that again. Yeah, it feels very snaggy. Like I gotta be as smooth as possible because I feel like it's gonna snag at any time. Come on.
I see what you're trying to do there. Oh, Hey.
No, this thing is not, I guess you'd say, not my cup of tea. I mean, it can handle most tricks, even with that little gap, but it just doesn't feel right. Like, oh man, it does not flop good at all. It's not really very rim weighted. It's kind of just feels like a rock at the end of the string.
Looks
And
like
everything feels like it's snagging all the time.
looks like one of those yo-yos that was made by a company that originally started making brake pads for vehicles and then said, hey, let's make yo-yos without ever knowing anything about yo-yos. And said that's what they want. We can make
It
a lot
looks
of
like
money.
they just like pumped 100 of these things off and didn't even check the quality control on any of them. And who knows, maybe you could get one of these that there's no burrs in the metal or anything and everything fits properly, but I doubt it. But yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. For a free yo-yo, it's still pretty cool. And I don't know, I don't own anything from Australia. I think once I got some kangaroo jerky in the mail, but that's it. So, Chris, thanks for the granny Kool. And all you guys out there, thanks for watching. See you later.